Hey you guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel, family. You already know what time it is. Gang, we in this thing. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to be a part of the crew. Smash that like button to see what it do. I just got up. So yeah, guys, excuse me. I'm gonna do a video of how I do my hair for today. But um, so I just got this download. Me and my husband were sitting back talking, and he had me cracking up this morning. But I started to look more into it, and I was like, oh, that it's my opinion, but a lot of things that we see in these movies is what ends up happening in real life. So, you guys remember that movie called The Happening, where people was just like, beginning of the movie, people was like jumping off of buildings, killing themselves, and like doing all types of crazy stuff. And I forget what that movie was about. I forget what it was. I think it was like some alien thing was getting inside of people or something like that. So, I can't remember. Put in the comments if you remember what that movie was about. But I just remember people like doing things that they didn't want to do, like just random shit. So, what I'm saying is that whenever it comes to like the chosen ones and things like that, um, they definitely like push thoughts into your head. Um, And then also, it's not just like a spiritual battle, it's also like a technology type of battle because whenever it comes to like these electromagnetic waves, these also have an effect on how a person thinks, on their moods, and things like that. So, what I mean is, by all these towers being installed, like say for instance, like I'm pretty sure down in LA they experience this. LA, they don't even got real trees, like the palm trees is like 5G towers. Um, and then they not even on 5G. I think they on 6 or 7G nowadays. But they just tell us that they on 5G. But with these towers having these electromagnetic waves, they also have an effect on your mood. So if you're a person that's already, what I'm saying, you haven't even really tapped into spirituality, you don't sit down and take the time to meditate to balance out your moods. The dog is going crazy. That's the Matrix. There's just confirmation of what I'm saying. But if you don't take the time to balance out your moods can be affected. At least that's what I think, by these electromagnetic towers. And by them putting so many up, and then as also they're putting up the satellites too. So it's one of those things to where it's really gonna be like a full on attack against those who are spiritually inclined, because it's one of those things to where with all of this going on, it's gonna cause an imbalance within your chakra. So it's gonna cause you to have all types of mood swings, and especially it plays a part if you sit back and you don't get enough rest. If you're a person to where you don't get enough rest, it could easily be used against you in terms of the chosen ones. So that's why it's very important for us to stay balanced in terms of what it is that we eat and the amount of rest that we get, and meditating and being able to focus our thoughts, because it's one of those things to where these electromagnetic waves can play a part in terms of changing your emotions and how it is that you feel, and causing you to be unfocused and off balance if you already have situations to where you're sitting back and you're not getting enough rest, or you haven't ate in terms of a balanced meal. So that's just something to look out for. And I think that like it plays a very big part now, but as soon as they start releasing these AI robots, that's whenever it's really gonna like play a big role, because it's like they're introducing this for people to bring them into their house. So it's like, what happens when these robots can throw off that type of energy onto you? You know what I'm saying? Like they could throw off that and modify your mood and things like that. Um, what happens if we have like police robots and we have somebody that doesn't know how to balance out, what I'm saying, their feelings and their moods and their chakras, and you have a police robot come to you and it already is shooting off this electromagnetic wave that's messing with your mood and your emotions, you're automatically going to get erratic and you're going to be ready to attack, or you're going to be ready to. So now they already have probable cause in terms of taking you to jail and things like that, because they unbalance your moods and your emotions using those electromagnetic waves. Just look it up. If you do a Google search, it'll tell you that electromagnetic waves, and now it's getting very windy, so that's confirmation. have an effect on your mood, and they have a psychological effect as well. Because of course, anything that's playing with your mood and emotions is playing with you mentally in terms of your brain chemistry. So this is definitely one of the ways that I see them in the future being able to take more control of people, and not even control, but it's more of you guys losing your freedom because, like I said, what happens when these police robots are able to push those thoughts onto you? Whenever we have them in stores, they're pushing those thoughts onto you. You know what I'm saying? It's going to cause more crime. It's going to cause, because it could push a thought onto you to say, go and steal. And you might not even be in that energy of like, oh, let me go steal something. But then next thing you know, you go and steal something. Boom, now they done caught you. Because technology is so advanced. They got all these cameras around. So now, boom, you just got caught and your ass is in jail. All right. And now you done lost your freedom. So it's like things like that that I'll be sitting back thinking about. Or like I said, just every day, because they're gonna have them walking around every day if they don't already. And then also with the alter your moods play a heavy part in terms of your health. So if it's sending you, you know what I'm saying, like types of energy to be down or be depressed, that's going to cause you to be more susceptible to getting sick because you're not in the type of mood to where your body can like fight things out. Like your mood and your brain chemistry plays a lot in terms of your body's health as well. So that's why they say for you to meditate and things like that, because it actually helps you in terms of health wise. So if you have that being pushed onto you, and say you live up there in the colder states or something like that, it's going to be easier and more susceptible for you getting sick. um, and it's one of those things to where I think about like kids, because kids don't know how to do certain things in terms of maintaining their emotions or maintaining balance within that. So like this also plays a heavy effect on children as well. So whenever you look at it, it's like a big psychological study being done by these elites. Because if you go and look up singularity net, I think that is owned by Bill Gates, and that's one of the marketplaces for these androids and robots, and that's how they're all getting all this new technology. You already know Elon Musk is all into technology and things like that. That's just my opinion, but the more that they sit back and study us, the more that they see that our emotions play a heavy effect in terms of certain things happening. And it's one of those things to where if you are one of the gods or goddesses that has came back reincarnated, they already know who you are. They already know how your mood can play an effect on nature and the things that happen in nature. So it's also one of those things to where as the chosen ones, or as the reincarnated gods and goddesses, we have to maintain balance. So that's why it's so important. That's why I say for us to meditate. And I've been wondering, like, man, why do I keep on talking about meditation? But now I get it. Like, it was telling me that's confirmation. It was telling me, like, this is why it's going to be very important moving forward into the future, and not even into the future, because they already had these robots getting released. Like, y'all see the videos. So it's like within a couple months, probably by next year or something like that, y'all might have freaking police robots running around. Even in the health field, you know what I'm saying? They're talking about, which they was already talking about, that Sophia robot, putting her in the health field. So what happens if she's pushing those thoughts and causing you to stress out, you know what I'm saying? Or those electromagnetic waves are causing you to stress out while you're going through whatever it is that you're going through in the hospital. You're automatically going to be affected in terms of your mood, your emotions, and then that's also going to play effect on your health. But anyways, that's just my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all opinion is, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.